What is up, y'all? It's your girl, Brand New, and honey, I am back in the building. And this time, honey, I'm back to talk about Carlos King, honey, and Claudia Jordan. Carlos King was on Claudia Jordan's show on Fox Soul. They did an interview where Carlos King feels that if Nene was to ever leave Real Housewives of Atlanta, he feels that Claudia Jordan should join the show, come back on the show and she'll be a big star on the show. And I disagree, and this is why I disagree, you guys. Claudia Jordan is attractive. I give her that. She's quick-witted. She's an antagonist. She's a friend of Kenya, which means she has very Kenya Moore-esque qualities to her. Okay, she's intelligent. You can tell that, by the words that come out of her mouth. But she's not the star that I feel Nene and Kenya is. And here's why. Claudia's storyline, when you look back when she came on season 7, she didn't really have a storyline really until she was getting into it, with Nene. And it's interesting because on her interview with Carlos King, she said that Carlos told her to not come for Nene. That's not how you stay on. And she said, well, that's not why I came at Nene. And I don't really believe that. I noticed her and Nene had their differences, but one thing I noticed with her season 7 was she kept fucking with Nene. And if you all do not see that, you all need to put some glasses on. Because there were times during season 7 where Nene apologized to Claudia and Claudia still refused to let the shit go. And if you play it back, you'll see Candy saying, girl, you need to move on. You'll see Portia saying, girl, you need to move on. I think you'll even see Kenya kind of telling her, okay, let's kind of move on. Like, Claudia did not get the rhythm of the show as far as moving on from things. She wanted people to kiss her ass. She kept fucking with Portia. There's a difference, you guys, between getting into it with somebody and it is, genuine. And it's real, because you all may not get along with each other. But I feel like with Claudia, it wasn't like that with Portia. I'm not saying that because I'm this big fan of Portia. Y'all know I like Portia, but I don't like her as much as I like Nene. But I felt like she kept fucking with Portia, and it was on that Kenya shit where, oh, I feel like you're weak and I'm gonna bully you and you don't say the right vocabulary words at the right times and you're not as smart as me. It's that Kenya Moore attitude, okay? And that's okay when Kenya does it because Kenya is interesting for the show because we're dealing with somebody with some real life issues. Kenya actually has a storyline as far as her mother never talking to her, but yes, she was raised by her father's mother. That shit is interesting because a lot of people go through that, in the black community and any community, so that's very interesting. Like that time where she went to visit her mom and the mom wouldn't come to the door. She had all her family on this bus and shit, and her dad had to go out there and just say, girl, leave your mother alone. She don't want to be bothered with you. It was sad, but it was a good TV moment, and that is what we need on a show like Real Housewives of Atlanta. Somebody with a genuine storyline, with a genuine backstory. And Kenya, has did her movies and her little videos and stuff like that, which is what Claudia has did. Okay, Claudia has did similar things, but her story isn't really all that interesting. You were raised by your mom. She's white. Okay, so is a lot of other people. You're a pretty girl, but so is a lot of other people. You're funny, you're smart, but so is a lot of other people. But you don't know how to let things go. You just keep poking the bear, and then when motherfuckers get the swinging, you want to gaslight them. And to me, she did that all season 7 to Nene and Portia. Y'all go back and watch that season. She was very annoying to me. I'm not saying it, you guys, just because I like Nene. That's not it. I just, how you see that a person is just not a good fit for the show. It's the same thing with Eva. Eva is just not a good fit for the show. She doesn't own her shit when it's time to own it. She be speaking recklessly about people and then can't own it or say why she said what she said when she said it, you know. But, you know, she's just not a good fit. And I do not like that Carlos lied to her. I feel like it was a damn lie. You can't take Nene's spot. He also mentioned in the interview, you guys go check it out. It's on Foxhole. But he also mentioned in the interview that Claudia and Marlo wouldn't get along, and that would be good reality TV. I don't think so. Marlo, a lot of people like to discredit Marlo, but Marlo is more interesting to me than Claudia Jordan. Marlo has the backstory of being in foster care. She's adopting her nephews, taking care of them. Marlo used to get all types of money, honey, real money, honey, long money, honey, okay? From rich men to buy her a home, and they bought her mom a home. Like, all that shit is interesting. I mean, that may not be how we live our lives, but shit, that's interesting. Do you see what I'm saying? I've always found Marlo to be interesting. And the only thing I haven't really liked about Marlo is I felt like on certain seasons she was trying to bully people. Like season 6 when she fell out with Nene, she was chasing her around and trying to bully her. Girl, sit your ass down. And you regretted doing that, Marlo. I know you did, because you came crawling your ass back trying to be in Nene's good graces, honey. And it worked. You know, y'all are cool. But yeah, she thought she was going to go over there to Kenya's side. And to me, she was not Kenya's friend for the right reasons. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, you guys, I always tell you, behavior reflects intentions. And if you don't do things for the right reasons, it's not going to work out for you. Okay? Everything has to come from a very genuine and real place. So that's why that friendship with Kenya didn't work, because Kenya was using Marlo and Marlo was using Kenya just to piss Nene off. And we remember around that time, Nene had her wedding and her and Marlo kept getting into it. Remember when Nene had all the girls wear a certain color, Marlo had to wear the opposite color. You know, just had to be different. Just had to try to stun on the rest of the ladies, honey. Okay, we know how Marlo gets down. So I think Marlo has grown. But I feel like Marlo is good for Real Housewives of Atlanta. I'm just nervous that if Nene don't come back, what is Marlo going to do? You know, whose friend is she going to be? Okay, because them girls ain't gonna forget how, you know, she was all cool with Nene and then, you know, got to cussing them out and shit like that. They ain't gonna try to be her friend. They ain't trying to really be cool with her. You know, so Marlo, honey, you gonna have to figure out who friend you gonna be if Miss Nene Leakes, honey, don't come back, honey, because it ain't looking too good, honey, right now with Nene and Bravo, honey. I'm just saying. Carlos King also brought up that the best seasons and the most successful seasons of Real Housewives of Atlanta was season 6 and season 9. And they brought that up because Claudia Jordan asked Carlos, do you think that the show can go on without Nene? And Carlos said yes, because she wasn't on season 9. But see, this is what you guys have to understand about season 9, and this is what nobody is telling you all. And you have the right to disagree, but this is just how I see it. I don't know about you all, but I was pretty bored season 9, because to me, all they did was do that lesbian gate bullshit. And to me, that was the worst season. This is my opinion now, hear me out. It went to such a dark place, season 9, and it damn near didn't even really come out of it really until season 10 when Nene came back and we had some different storylines. Yeah, they was dragging Portia, you know, because she lied, this, that, and the other, but to me they overdid that a little bit on season 10. But to me, season 10 was a much better season. I know a lot of people will disagree, and I don't give a damn what them numbers say, but it was too much lesbian gate. In the history of Real Housewives of Atlanta, they have never had to use a storyline like that to carry the season. Okay, that has never happened on this show. And Nene has been here from day one. So to me, season 9 was like a coward season. Yes, it was entertaining, you guys. It was. I'm not gonna say it wasn't, but it was entertaining in the sense of, if you didn't have Phaedra or Portia on that season, then really what would have happened with the show? Okay. You also had Kenya and that Matt situation, and that was just really weird. She was allowing him to, act a fool and shit at her house, and a lot of people will say, well, that was entertaining. Yeah, it's entertaining, but it's also like, Kenya, what are you doing? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why are you putting up with this? It's making you kind of look at Kenya funny, like, girl, we like you, we want to like you, but why are you putting up with this man's shit? So all of that looked weird. But yeah, that whole lesbian gate situation, it was not a good look, I feel, for Real Housewives of Atlanta. And Nene knew that. That's why she brought her ass back season 10. I think if Nene was on season 9, it would have been a different season. I think it would have been a bit more fair. Because to me, all they did season 9 was blame Portia and Phaedra for everything. Kandi got the crying at the reunion. The lie. She got to doing her crying. And when a person cries, you guys, it's not genuine all the time. It's manipulative. It's so they can get their way. And most of the time when we see someone crying, what do? We tend to have compassion for them, and we kind of feel like they're right. And that shit don't work with me because I'm too smart for that shit. But I think with the viewing audience, a lot of people see that in Kandi, like, ooh, Kandi really sensitive. No, Kandi throws bullets and daggers, but she gets away with it. Okay, even Phaedra admitted it. She said Kandi can say and do no wrong on this platform, but if somebody comes at her, it's this big deal. They're the big bad bully wolf. And, she can say and do whatever, and so can her husband. And we saw how her and her husband double teamed Phaedra on the season 9 reunion and on the season 8 reunion, and I think a little bit on the season 7 reunion, because it looked like once Paolo went to jail, Todd was really comfortable with coming at Phaedra and disrespecting her. And I believe if Apollo was sitting right by Phaedra, Todd wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have felt comfortable doing that. You also saw that Kandi chose a side, when it came down to her husband and Phaedra. Her friendship with Phaedra, it didn't mean much. And she always tries to say that Nene is so jealous and territorial of her friends. One thing I don't like with Kandi, you guys, is she will point the finger at Nene and she do the same shit. Because soon as Phaedra and Nene got cool, who had a problem with it? Kandi. Soon as Portia and Nene made up season 12. Who had a problem with it? Kandi. And then she tried, well, no, I didn't have a problem. Well, then, bitch, why are you all on YouTube, not YouTube, but on that after show with Kenya laughing at, how Portia and Nene is cool and y'all got such a problem with it? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense. It does not make sense. It does not add up. And this is that shit that I see. So I don't see Kandi as this, innocent person. I think she sees herself like that. She does. And Kandi is a very passive type where she allows the Don Juans and the Carmens and the Todds to do her dirty work. That way she could say, well, that's my team and I'm going to have their back, but you don't check your team. Same thing with her mother. Mother can do no wrong. And she'll say, the excuse is, that's my mother, but bitch, don't nobody give a fuck. Okay, that bitch can be checked as well. So Kandi is very manipulative. She's a great businesswoman, like I told you all. I'll never take that from her, but she's very manipulative, and I don't really care for that part of her. But I disagree, you guys, with Carlos King about the show needs Claudia Jordan. I think Claudia needs to stay doing, what she's doing, as far as what she's doing on Fox Soul, interviewing people, celebrities, and having her opinion. I think she looks better in that light. Everybody does not fit Real Housewives of Atlanta. You know, they just don't. And I honestly don't know really who could take Nene's place. I'm not just saying that because I like her. I'm just objectively looking at that show, because if you guys look at the reunion for season 12, let's be honest, what all really was they talking about? Nene. And yet they all joked, and it was so funny. Because Kenya and Candy and Cynthia and, you know, they all just joke that, well, Nene isn't, and especially Kenya, oh, Nene isn't even really in this season like that. She didn't miss 10 episodes. She didn't miss this amount of episodes. But yet when you got to that reunion, it was all about Nene. Okay? So, you know, if y'all so talented, if y'all so entertaining, and y'all got so much shit going for y'all, why did y'all try to drag Nene all 3 parts of that reunion? You got Candy coming at Nene, and Candy, you owe Nene an apology to me, because it's very clear now, since her little rant she was talking about Kim Zolciak. Kim Zolciak is the one that, you know, kept getting the damn spinoff. You know, and yeah, Candy has gotten spinoffs, but from what I'm hearing, I don't think they was paying Candy that much money to do the spinoffs. You know, Candy loves money, so she looked like that type. She doesn't look expensive like Nene, even though she's been in the business longer and she may have more money than Nene. But Candy looked like she'll do a show for $100,000. You know what I'm saying? She'll do it, whereas Nene is like, no, I'll pass. I remember that one season that reminds me of when she had that damn Chitlin Circuit ass play, A Mother's Love. And don't get me wrong, that play was a good idea and stuff, but it didn't do well the way Candy thought it would. But she also thought since Nene was an actress, Nene should just, you know, be a part of her damn play. Girl, like Nene said, I work with Ryan Murphy. I am not trying to do your Chitlin Circuit ass play. But, yeah, I could see Candy working for less than a few dollars, honey. I could see it. I could see it just to build her brand. And, I mean, if that's how, you know, if that's how she wants to work, then, hey, that's all good for Candy. But one thing I respect with Nene is like, no. That motherfucking number bitch needs to be right. And I guess Bravo right now, they want her to go with some low ass number that these white bitches on the network, they ain't gotta, you know, they ain't gotta deal with that low budget amount of money. But Nene is like, no, shit, if you want me, your big star, the one that started this whole damn franchise, if you want me, honey, you got to pay me what you owe me, honey, okay? So Carlos King brought up the fact that he produced season 6 of Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is like my favorite season because they really brought it. We had Pillow Talk, and we had at the reunion, Portia drag Kenya. That shit was TV gold. And it was TV gold because you saw Kenya come on as the big bully and brag about how she's from Detroit. But Portia said, bitch, I'm from the A and we don't play that way, okay? And drag that bitch across that goddamn stage. That shit was funny. And she deserved it. And I think that's why we all don't promote violence, but we love when the bully gets put in their place. And he said he produced season 7. Season 7 had Claudia. I didn't really like that season. I felt like it was a negative season. And they all, to me, this is my opinion, you guys, they all was just coming at Nene. It wasn't, I like when everybody is kind of not getting along. Do you see what I'm saying? And it's equal. And I don't like when it's, oh, we all go come for this person because we, you know, I don't care what they all admit to. To me, a lot of them are, jealous of Nene and like what she brings to the show. You know, they got a problem with her calling herself the queen and, you know, the HBIC and, you know, I mean, shit, it is what it is, honey. Give people their props. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, even with Kenya, you see she's up Candy's ass now, you know, and she's all trying to be all chummy with Candy now because she feels like, oh, but the show doesn't really need Nene. But like I said, watch them season 5 when she came on in 6. She was trying to kiss Nene's ass. Remember that charity event she put together season 6, trying to honor Nene after Nene had cussed her ass out about that pillow talk shit. It was just crazy. You wrong, your friend wrong, don't bring him around no more. That's all I remember from season 6. That shit was funny. What was that? Season 8. You guys correct me, if I get some things wrong. I'm trying to remember everything. This video, you guys, came out of nowhere. I'm just speaking off the dome, honey. Okay? So, season 8 was Kim Fields. Kim Fields, was that a good season? That was a good season, but it was a struggle, in my opinion, because Kim did not fit with those girls. And once again, I was happy once Nene joined them, because I was a little bit bored with the ladies. I was. Yeah, you got Portia and Phaedra, and if it wasn't for Portia and Phaedra, to me, it just really would have been boring. But you had Kenya trying to bully Kim Fields, who is a fucking legend, and Kenya got a lot of backlash for that. Like, motherfuckers probably didn't like Kim Fields on the show, but they didn't like, her being bullied. This is somebody we know from Living Single. What was she in, the Miss Butterworth commercial? She was on the Facts of Life. Like, Kim Fields is TV gold. So, and then you got that season 9, that lesbian gate, and like I told y'all, if they wouldn't have had all of that and all of them falling out with each other, it wouldn't have got the ratings that it got. Okay, so I don't know, like, if Nene don't come back, I don't feel like Claudia could fill her shoes. She just does not say Real Housewives of Atlanta. You have to be Real Housewives of Atlanta. I may not like Candy all like that, but Candy is Atlanta. She knows the people there. We see the people she hang out with. They're on other reality shows that are based in Atlanta. So I don't know. Claudia she don't have a husband. She ain't got the kids. We don't really care about the backstory like that. Okay, that's why she was not asked back. So for Carlos to say she should come back and then go head to head with Marlo is hood. Okay, Marlo will get in that ass. And Marlo, one thing I kind of miss about the old Marlo, like when she first came in, Marlo did used to read. Like now it seems like she struggles a bit. Sometimes she'll slip in and do a really good read, and I'll always give her props for that. But the Marlo that came on season 4, how many of you guys was there season 4 when she got motherfucking Kim Zolciak? She got Kim Zolciak. She got her ass together, honey. I can't even get her damn name out, but she got her motherfucking ass together. Season 4 at that reunion. And then she got to telling Kim, you didn't even get that ring from Croy. Big Papa bought that ring. She said that that was Big Papa's ring that Kim was wearing. I was like, and Andy was looking at Kim like, ooh. Oh, he was living for fucking Marlo. What else did she did? Oh, she also told Kim that she paid the difference, honey, on her own ring. That shit was, oh my God, you guys, that shit is timeless. She got on Candy about Todd. And you know how Candy is a sugar mama, and she had Candy all up in her feelings. Candy Slip was like literally showing the whole season 4 reunion. Other than that, or was that, yeah, I think that was season 4. Yep, she had, her Spanx or something was showing. She had that ponytail in. Look at me, honey, going back down memory lane. Okay. Season 4, it just was so good. This is even before Portia and Kenya came in. And don't get me wrong, Portia and Kenya definitely has added, to the show. But when I tell you Nene and Marlo, bitch, was gathering them bitches at that motherfucking reunion, honey, baby, I was all here for it, honey, okay? They also talked about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Y'all know that was produced by Carlos King, and he basically got to talking about, it's his baby, it's very successful. He went on and on. It's such a good show. And Carlos, I like the show, but I don't even like the show like that to review it right now. So you guys will not get no full review from me about Love and Marriage Huntsville. Because I just feel like, I don't know, I just get the feeling, and maybe this is just me, you guys, but I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like Melody and Martell is, I don't know, everything is for the cameras for them. Like, I don't know, I feel like Melody is always acting like the strong woman one minute. Oh, I'm going to file for divorce. I'm going to do this. I'm done with Martell. And then it's this season. Oh, we back together and, we against the, what is them people's name? Letitia and her husband, Marceau, the Scotts. Well, I kind of do like them sticking together when it comes to them, I guess. I am team Melody and Martell. I do like Melody and Martell. I look up to them, and they're close to my damn age. Like, I think they are about my age, or maybe a year or so older. So that's probably why some of the, I don't know, to me their storyline is just like childish. I was like, these people in their 40s, and you got a side chick, and then I don't know. And yes, it may be their real life, you guys, but it's just like, if I'm as successful as them, I'm not dealing with all this bullshit. But honey, to each his own, honey, okay? But I don't like the back and forth that Melody does on the show. Like, if you're gonna leave that man, leave that man. Stop telling us you leaving him. Stop acting like you can't stand him, but then you getting pregnant by him, like, and then some of y'all will argue and get in my comments, well, that's her husband. I don't do that. That's my husband shit. If your husband is stepping out, cheating, he keep fucking around with the side chick, she's calling you, like, why are we getting pregnant by him, sis? Make it make sense. And this should show all of you. You can have all the money in the world and be stupid as hell. Okay? And God bless her on her new bundle of joy. But I thought that was stupid, of getting pregnant by him again and bringing a child. Like, just because you have money does not mean you are bringing that child into the most ideal family. Like, it's very unhealthy, it's destructive, their dad is cheating on you, he's in and out of the household. Like, kids see that and they're just like, okay, does mommy and daddy really love each other? Like, are they really gonna make things work, or is all of this for TV or drama? Like, I feel bad for the kids as they get older, because to me, I don't feel like you need to sell your family out for this sorry ass storyline, But what's been going on the show? Let's talk about it now. I was gonna put it with Marriage Boot Camp, but it's so much that happened on there, honey, and we go get to that. What else is going on the show? Oh, you have Melody had an event for her skincare line. I think it's called Embrace or something like that. And I really like the name. Like I told you, I like Melody as a businesswoman, but to me, she just be acting stupid in her personal life. So she invited Kimmy and Maurice, Kimmy's husband. She invited them because she cool with them. Maurice and Kimmy seem kind of neutral to me. They seem cool, I don't like how Maurice be trying to cape for his fucking brother, who is a fucking narcissist out of this world and who don't want to deal with his own damn kids. That's what I don't like about Maurice. I feel like this season I want to see him hold his brother accountable and put his feet to the fire more as far as how he treat his wife. But yeah, she had them there, and then here go this slimy ass Letitia. And Letitia is a fake ass, low esteem bitch. I told y'all I do not like her, and I don't like bitches like her, because she that type of bitch that she'll be arguing with you on Twitter and shit, and still want to come in the event smiling like everything good. And I'm all for it, honey. Melody told her to get her ass up out that event. She said, security. Security said, ma'am, we're going to have to ask you to exit the building. And she, why? What did I do? Bitch, don't play dumb, okay? Her motherfucking mother is a motherfucking headache. We go see what this weekend. She go try to get on Kimmy because she feel like Kimmy is playing both sides. She on the Holt side, but she's a Scott. Just because she's a Scott does not mean she needs to take you guys' side if she does not feel like you all are right in this whole situation when it comes down to Melody and Martell. And my whole thing is with Letitia, your husband, I can just look at him, you guys. He has cheated on her, and the bitch don't care. You know, she gonna still be with him. To me, she comes off as weak. And also, we see now they are doing more business things on the show, Marceau and Letitia, and I'm happy for them. You know, even though I don't like them and don't see it for them, I can respect that. I can respect the growth. But I feel like now Letitia is trying to get into public speaking. Where did she get that from? I give you one guess. Melody, you copying off of this bitch. And I know some of you all will say, well, she could do it too. And yeah, but you got it. I hate when motherfuckers copy and they don't give credit to the motherfucking people that they be copying. And they brought that up on the Love and Marriage Huntsville reunion, and even Kimmy admitted to it. And that's what Miss Wanda go try to bring up to Letitia on this past episode, like, oh, well, Kimmy was clapping you know, when they brought up the fact that you be copying off of Melody and stuff like that. And it's just like, if it's true, see, they don't want Kimmy telling the truth. They just want her to be related to them and have their backs. And that is not being genuine. And Kimmy strikes me as somebody that's very genuine and transparent. I don't know that one girl. I don't know her name, honey. The girl that's Melody's friend on that show. When I figure out what her name is, I'll probably put it in the comments. But y'all know the lady that was trying to come at Kimmy. I don't see it for her. Pretty girl, but I don't see it for her. I don't think she's a good friend like that. I love that Kimmy gave her ass the energy that she gives her, honey. Kimmy paid her ass dust. When she had came into Melody's event, she ended up just talking to Melody. Honey, that is what Miss Robinson would do. Act like the bitch ain't even there instead of just giving the bitch all your energy. Because to me, the bitch just wants to have a problem with Kimmy, and I don't see it, you know. I don't see it for her like that. I felt like the shit she said to Kimmy the last episode was just really rude. And, well, you just said that my husband know how to cook. You act like you couldn't acknowledge us. Bitch, why do you need some attention from me? Like, who are you? And then Kimmy was like, bitch, I don't know you. She didn't call her a bitch, but she like, I don't know you. I just said, you know, the truth, shit. And that's the problem with people on this show. They don't want to hear the truth. They want to be offended by everything, i.e. Miss Wanda and Letitia, honey, but you ain't heard it from me. But yeah, Miss Wanda about to get on Kimmy about, you know, being on Melody's side. Now you got Melody and Martell. They flipping against, and see, I didn't like what Martell did. He went to his wife. Y'all remember he had a scene where he met with Kimmy, and they were talking. It seemed like they were cool, but it seemed like Martell was being a chatty patty to Melody and saying, oh, well, she was bringing up old stuff about me cheating. Nigga, have you cheated? You're still probably fucking cheating. So motherfuckers is gonna bring it up. Why don't you stop doing it? And it will stop being a topic of discussion. Like, and then Melody was trying to have his side. Honey, I can't get with it. It was fake. It's like, why are you trying to turn against Kimmy now? Kimmy is innocent in all of this, honey. Okay? Kimmy got her own problems with Maurice and his baby mama. I couldn't stand her ass. But now the little boy is living in the house with them and good. It look like Kimmy gonna be a better mother to the boy, honey. Because that other mother, honey, she bitter as hell. Girl, bye. But yeah, that's pretty much, you guys, what I have to say on Love and Marriage Huntsville. We still got Martell and Marceau. They are at odds. You know, because Marceau act like he can't admit that he ain't shit nigga just like Martell. So I think that's the issue Martell has with him, honey. But you ain't heard it from me. Y'all check out the show. I won't be doing no full review on it. I'll just comment on it, you know, here and there. Okay? So you guys, don't forget, you guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm your girl, Brand New, and I will check you guys out later.